What's going on, everybody? Hope you're doing well. Today we're going to be unboxing and reviewing Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue Forever. Not to be confused with Light Blue, okay? So this one was released in 2021, so fairly recently. Scores super well on Fragrantica, over a 4.3, so 4.33 out of 5, which is very impressive. Not common to see. And it's, yeah, I picked it up for around $40 at a discounter, of course. And it's recently apparently been discontinued, so I had to get my hands on it. It's been getting a ton of hype. Apparently it's a really great freshie, and I just wanted to get some before it was gone, or before the price super spiked up because they don't make it anymore. So yeah, let's see what's going on with it. Unbox. And the notes for this fragrance are top notes of grapefruit and bergamot, middle notes of ozonic notes and violet leaf, okay? And then base notes of Java vetiver oil and white musk and patchouli, okay? So the box itself I really like. It's almost like a false velvet feel to it. It's like a fake velvet. That's a beautiful box. I've never wanted to keep a box before, but this is actually very nicely made. So yeah, 50 mils for around 40 bucks. Let's open it up. Personally, I'm not a fan of the original Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue. I find it very uninspired, and I don't think it's very special at all, honestly. But I have high hopes for this one. Look at that container. It's beautiful. Look at that. Nice blue container. You guys know I'm a sucker for those blue bottles. It's a nice feel to the kind of matte finish on the cap right here. And then, of course, the clear liquid inside. Very nice. It's embossed in gold on the front. Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue Forever, pour homme. This is an eau de parfum, of course. Okay, so let's see how the atomizer works. Okay, so this whole thing is the cap. That's not bad. It's sort of a light and a little bit cheesy cap. Plastic. It's all plastic, but, you know, there's a little bit of weight to it. And then the atomizer itself is metal, and the cap, the collar for the atomizer is also metal, so that's good. And it has a little bit of resistance to it too, so it doesn't just spin around, which is also very nice. All right, decent atomizer, nothing to complain about. Decent projection, moderate, I would say. This is definitely a summertime or a springtime fragrance. You could not get away with this in fall or winter. Simply because even if you like the fragrance for fall or winter, the projection just wouldn't be enough, because the projection is a little on the weaker side of average. Definitely getting that grapefruit. There's a certain nice rindiness and bitterness to that grapefruit, but not in a bad way. It's actually pretty good. This does not smell like light blue, so that's good, in my opinion. Some of the greenness of the violet leaf comes through, and that actually adds to the freshness. Remember, we talked about greenness adding sort of a natural freshness, especially to the citruses. So that's good. Some of the ozonic notes, that just adds a freshness to it. Those are sort of conceptual. I don't get a whole lot of the vetiver, which is good because it keeps it nice and fresh. I get some of the white musk maybe, and maybe a tiny, tiny bit of patchouli, but not too much, which is good. Mostly just grapefruit. Mostly a kind of a juicy, realistic grapefruit. Yeah, it's quite nice. I wish that the projection was a little better. It is cold out. I live in Seattle, and so the air doesn't really, it's not very conducive to holding a lot of moisture or a lot of, you know, projection in the fragrances. So that's okay though. Yeah, that's nice. I would give it probably an 8.5 out of 10 for the fragrance itself. Let's see what people are saying for longevity. Of course, this is my first smell. So longevity, they're saying moderate to long lasting. Okay. I think the performance when you wear this in summer or spring, it's going to be a lot better. So you're going to be a little bit more satisfied with it. but the smell itself is really nice. Cool. So yeah, if you want to get your hands on this one, probably I would say act now rather than later, because the price is probably going to shoot up, especially because it has a lot of hype, it scores well, and people don't want to miss out, you know, so the price might shoot up soon. So I'm glad I got my hands on it. I think that it's blind buy safe. It's definitely just you know, a freshie that can go for pretty much, you know, any summer or spring situation. This is more of a daytime fragrance though. You wouldn't want to wear this at night. There's not really any spiciness to it or anything. Just very fresh. So yeah, I would recommend checking it out. Let me know in the comments what you think of light blue, because I know I said I'm a light blue hater, but I think this is a lot better than light blue. I think it has a lot more personality, and it's not just some sort of a generic aquatic fragrance that is, you know, in my opinion, overpriced. So yeah, I like this one. Make sure to subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.